Hello and welcome. I am so excited to be able to show you another part of the Blossom Pro membership website. And today we're going to have a little look at the Blossom guides. So you normally will come to the homepage here as a member, and here you will see a drop-down menu. You won't be able to see this until you're a fully fledged member, but we're going to click on Blossom Guides and click on the icon, and it opens up a page of all of these beautiful little icons that tell you about the Blossom guides. So there's loads. There are 72 and counting. And they're about all kinds of different things. They are organised alphabetically because one of the things with it being behind a paywall is we don't currently have a search facility. So they're organised alphabetically, and you can also print off a poster to stick on your classroom wall so that you can have a quick look and then you know what you're looking for. So there are all sorts. There are autumn activities, coping with bereavement, bird watching, the characteristics of effective learning and critical thinking, the early years curriculum, early years lingo. Lots of ones that are about more gritty things, but interspersed with ones that are about more light-hearted things. Even the ones that are about more gritty things are written in a very, very friendly, parent-friendly, personable way to give to help parents feel enabled and empowered rather than intimidated by what's going on in school. So you can see there's helping out on trips. If you're having a trip, you can hand this out to parents and they will know. Let's just click on it and see. They will know exactly how best to help you. And it outlines all sorts of safety features and issues and things like that. So you can see lots of little info bubbles with information about how best to help on a trip so that you don't get parents who come along just really to spend the day with their child and not actually helping you. Partly because they'll know exactly what's expected of them, as sometimes I think they're often a little bit confused as to what their role is. So the Blossom Guide to Independence, to keeping cool in really hot weather, to learning vowels, learning to read and write. That's all about early reading and early writing. Mindfulness, moving on to year 2, name writing, not sharing. So the idea that you don't have to share if someone comes and says they want to play with the toy you've got. The Blossom Guide to not saying no, so giving parents scripts of other ways to say other ways to say no, or other ways to emphasise an opposite of what a child's doing or thinking, or a direction they're going in. Using number cards, nursery rhymes, oral care and teeth cleaning, pencil grit, perfect packed lunches, phonics, the Y1 phonics screening check, preparing for a baby, scissor skills, schemas and why they matter so much, school dinners, sleep and bedtime, self-regulation, snow days, number songs and rhymes, SPAG, starting school bundles, staying safe and taking action. So, you know, how to protect your child when you're out and about with them. Stress-free travel, great for giving to parents who go on holiday during term time because it encourages continuing the learning while you're on holiday, and will make them feel really supported and takes some of the tension out of the issue of being off school in term time, because we know that's a difficult time. Investigating symmetry, talking about swearing, so helpful when your little one comes home from school effing and jeffing. Treasure baskets, lowercase letter cards, uppercase letter cards, visual timetables, wheeze and poos, what to look for in a school. So if you're a nursery, you can give this to parents to help them to ask the right sorts of questions when they look around a school, and the year 1 glossary. And at the bottom there's a game called Convo, which you can download, which is a picture card game. That, incidentally, is brilliant for using in school in interventions that focus on language development. EAL children can benefit hugely from it. It basically you know, there's several different games you can play with the cards, but there's 243 pictures and open-ended games that they can play, and they can promote conversation, language skills and critical thinking. So it's a bit of a laminating job, but it's a very, very good game to have in your arsenal. So hopefully you'll be able to see from that there's a huge range of Blossom guides, and when you open each of them. They are attractive, well presented, clear, helpful to parents, giving lots of tips of ways to use it or ways to tackle issues that might arise. And if you find that a child is having real problems expressing themselves or with their self-regulation, then the Faces and Feelings or the Fight or Flight guide might be perfect to just print out and hand to parents at home time as you have that difficult conversation about little Billy hitting somebody for the 14th time that week. So, yeah, if you have any questions, you can email me at email@blossomwithus.co.uk, and why not click on the button and sign up for £100, because this offer ends on the 31st of January and you need to be on board, because this will revolutionise your life and free up loads of time for your teachers and TAs. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.